Alright, this thing's annoying me. I've done this twice already, and the right microphone was not selected. So, fortunately, we just have last video, this video, one more video. Because the last one had like 6 minutes left on it. I made its own video. Forgot to switch mic again, so the last like 6 minutes doesn't have any commentary.
Remaining Hell Priests by activating your celestial locator.
I'm greatly annoyed.
The second Hell Priest is located in the northern region of Earth. I will calibrate the portal now. The hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints. Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship.
Thanks, Vega. So now we're gonna boot up power so we can mob around the ship. Most of this video, and by most, I mean this whole video is mobbing around the ship. Talks about the batteries that we pick up in level. Eventually you get more than enough to unlock everything.
Sentinel energy levels rising. Re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
Yay! So now we're gonna run around and look at everything. I think that's the Hyper Blaster from the first one. It was pretty OP in the last game, not so much in this one. This is where we get the Unmaker. Which was Doom 64's big bad weapon. It's arguably better than the BFG. It uses BFG ammo, so you have to decide which one you want to use. So, we've got some runes down here. We've got some armor suit points. We've got some weapon upgrades on the ship. There's a couple alternate outfits that you can get that we're gonna see. And they could put the alternate outfits behind a paywall, and they didn't. So it's really cool that they just threw it in here instead. You might actually just get just enough Sentinel batteries. You get more than enough armor shards, that's for sure. So there's original Doom Guy's outfit. I don't want it. So we will be unlocking that. The other one is the Night Sentinel outfit, which you'll see in just a few minutes here. Maybe not even a few minutes. You pick up vinyl records throughout the game. That's what I'm trying to say. And the little like plaque things on the wall, like that one right there that we just ran past, is where you listen to those tracks when they go from Quake 2 to, you know, Doom Eternal, so, or Doom 2016, or Doom 4 as I call it. So the ship's really cool. There's a lot of stuff kind of going on with it. It's very Castle Dracula from Castlevania show, in that it just like teleports around. Doesn't have any sort of propulsion. It's magic, right? Yeah, there's the Night Sentinel outfit. It's very neat. My favorite part of the ship is like Doom Guy's R&R room. which we'll be seeing here in just a second. It's got all the puns, it's got references, it's got a crappy old CRT, like Windows 95 computer in it. It's fantastic. And that should be coming up here in just a second, once I figure out how to get there. And there is one thing for me to read here. Fortress of Doom, isn't it pretty? The Fortress of Doom is a command station used by the Sentinels for military operations. ESR dating suggests the structure was built during the reign of King Danik, and spectral analysis of Sentinel energy signatures used to power the various systems confirms this theory. While the rock and metal structure of the vessel is undoubtedly Argenta design, the castle's subsystems, navigation, gravitational centrifuge, life support are of Maker origin, suggesting a design collaboration between the two species. Propulsion is notably absent, as it is not required. The fortress manipulates space through an unknown process involving Sentinel energy, probably Wraith energy. However, there is no indication that any of the systems were designed for Maker use. The access ways, control panels, living quarters have all been designed for Argenta dimensions. So it can be assumed that the massive structure was made exclusively for Argenta warfare, likely a flagship station of the Night Sentinels military forces. We have records of the Night Sentinels visiting many inhabited planets in their local quadrant. The extent of their empire is still being researched. And this fortress is likely a remnant of what was once a much larger fleet. The design of the structure suggests that it was used as a command station for the Night Sentinels' galactic exploration, and troops would touch ground at their final destination through other means, either through the use of smaller transport ships or potentially through continuing stargates. Dimensional travel has been noted in several Argenta texts and is presumed to be one of many technological advancements that the Makers brought with them to Argentinur, though the precise method of this arcane technology is still unknown. Getting faster at reading that, having been the third time I've read it now. Hopefully the last. I'm an idiot. I didn't go back and make sure that it saved voiceover. Wondershare does a lot of stuff, but then it does some stupid stuff. Also, here's the suit from Doom 4. And we have magazines, Guns and Bullets. An exclusive look at the BFG 10,000. The BFG 10K is finally here, and yes, it's over 9,000. Juiced up, an inside look at the latest in plasma-powered weapons that'll have you saying, boy. Doomsday Dinner, 10 prepper-approved meals in a jug that will sustain you until the end of days and beyond. That's a BFG 9000 on the cover. And this says, Science Monthly, Argent Energy Crisis. I can't read the rest, because preview window, mining for data. Why you shouldn't worry about the UAC's $1 trillion data collection program. And inoculations. New UAC study reveals mandatory injections improve employee performance. Yeah, the preview window's like not even a quarter of my screen. And there's Daisy! Daisy's canon. If you don't think so, you can just GTFO right this second. Gotta have your Mike and Ikes when you're killing demons. And there's the Soul Cube from Doom 3. Look at it, being all Soul Cube-y. Isn't it cute? Kind of like based on the Lament puzzle box from Hellraiser. And then all of the comics are Taggart Comics are pretty cool. Winner, winner, Argent dinner. Soul food, that's to die for. Pinkie Pies, 100% amplified. Broiled Pinkie Pies. Caco cakes, top 10 recipes for the mortally challenged. Which is a cute, fancy way of saying demons. And the original Caco demon, right there on the cover, is amazing. So yeah, all the comics are Taggart something company. We're about to see another one. Let's say Taggart Comic Group. Taggart, Fly Taggart, Flynn Taggart is Doom Guy in the I just punched the record player. Is Doom Guy in the books. And they like have this whole like thing, like tip of the hat nod to him in this game, and it's amazing, and I didn't think I'd be so excited. But I do. Like, you'll see the mouse freak out here in a little bit. And apparently Doom 1 took 14 floppy disks to install, which I don't think it actually did. But there you go. There's our old-ass computer, which we had when I was a kid. Now, those monitors, super freaking heavy. Couple of axes, because metal. Kind of looks like Gene's base. And the one with the glowy red bits. Then our toy collection. Surprisingly, yes, we do actually fill this entire thing up by the end of the game. It's pretty neat. There's Commander Keen up there. So that's cute. Everybody loves Commander Keen. There's the toy that we fist bump in Doom 4. And then my favorite part is coming right here. From Nope Fish to Dope Fish. It's not that one. It's Retconned, the life and times of Flynn Taggart. I get super... See how I get really excited about this. And I came back to it like 3 times about this thing because I was so excited about it. Living with Rage, because Doom Guy's always mad. The Strogg is from Quake. Mesa is supposed to be like Black Mesa from Half-Life. There's a bunch of... like, all these book titles are just fantastic. So we got the original game boxes over here, which are great. I still have Quake 2s, I think, behind me. I still have my original discs for Quake 1, 2, 3. And I have the Quake 4 box still. And then we have all the puns. Caco and the Rye, picture of Dorian Slay, Atlas ripped and teared, how to win friends and kill demons, how to kill a mocking demon, the great something, Gatesby? I don't think it's Gatsby, I think it's something else. The power of ripping and tearing. There's a whole bunch in here that are great. Slayer House 5, My Best Friend Daisy, the man with the what? The man with the Argent Tower? The Argentaire? I don't know. Don Slayote. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in there. They're all great. Again, coming back to Flynn. Maybe this is canon. This is Flynn. That's what his name is. It's Flynn. Right there. Retconned. Done. Boom. You can't convince me otherwise. A lot of people don't like the story of this game. And I don't think it has to do with that book being in there. It's like all the backstory and war and interdimensional stuff that they threw in. But I thought it was neat and interesting. It's supposed to be a continuation. Like, this is Doom Guy from Doom 1, basically. Which was Flynn, if you read the books. So. Oh, and then we got the Toy Collector, Attack of the Toys, Meet the Makers, and From Slaytime to Playtime. I can't read the little ones because preview window. I apologize. I've also already done this video with commentary, but it was all gone because the wrong microphone was selected. For all you do right, Wondersheller from Mora. You do me dirty sometimes. You do me dirty. So, it's okay. I did a couple of edits already, so we don't have to redo the edits. I just have to redo the commentary, which is arguably worse, but it's alright. Now you can cycle through the attachments, so don't think we have the missiles unlocked yet. Missiles are great. I love the missiles, micro missiles. I loved them in Doom 4. I love them here. I went with the scope first on both games because I like scopes. I mean, that's basically it. So yeah, that's my favorite room. We are gonna go down the elevator shaft here in a minute. In front of our mech there. I don't remember what they called the mechs. Atlians or something. Something to that effect. Pretty neat stuff. You'll see when we go back to Earth. I mean, even just the levels we've done. There's like all this like background stuff that you see, and you're like, oh man, I wish I could ride in that tank, and then you never do. So maybe with the next one, I don't know. Somehow I doubt it. Quake 4 had different vehicles you drove in and all sorts of good stuff. Quake 4 was like the best of the Quakes. And people shat on it, so. This is the records thing I was talking. When you find a record, it populates like this. And you can just listen to them. Of course, it's Hanger. So, E1, M1. That's me shucking and driving while we're playing. There's a whole bunch of different tracks, ranging from original Doom to the last game. Also has some Quake ones thrown in there.
Modification to your equipment launcher has been completed. Once fired, the bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bombs or frag grenades.
No Quake 1 music because it was all done by the 9 Inch Nails guy. Reznor. Trying to see if anybody's weak to ice grenades. I don't think they were. I love the ice grenade so much better than the frag grenade. In my opinion, getting those few seconds to do damage is fantastic. So, highly recommend. Trying to figure out where else to go. I think we go down the elevator next. Or by I mean I'm pretty sure we do. Well, there you go. Looking at our mech, because it's great, glorious, gloritude. So we have the Repertorium, which is a practice arena, which seems highly unnecessary. There's really only 2 demons that I could think of that you would even, like, use it for. And they're the big, heavy bastards, so you can do it without using resources or taking damage, and if you die, you don't actually lose health. Lose lives, because it's practice mode. So we do the first one here. I never come back to this. I don't really see the point too much to doing it over and over again. At least not for a filthy casual like myself. I mean, if I was a speedrunner and I was like, oh, there's gotta be a faster way to kill Joe Bob the Imp, then I guess I would practice over and over and over and over and over and over again for the most effective ways to kill Joe Bob. But fortunately for me, and double fortunately for you, I'm not a speedrunner, so we don't have to worry about that. Good stuff. Good stuff. And it's not too long. It's like a mini Slayer arena, basically. I'm sure it gets harder as you unlock stuff. Well, and it even tells you, like, hey, it'll get harder as you unlock stuff, so. We did get a Praetor Suit point, though. Which is great. There you go. This is the way. They look like Mandalorians, man. Night Sentinels, Mandalorians, same thing. Same thing. You can't convince me otherwise. So eventually, like I said, you get more than enough tokens to unlock everything. That's the only one we can get right now, other than the faster ledge grab, which seems kind of poops. So I unlock the suit here, but my first priority is getting the treasure hunter one, which costs 3. So it'll tell me where all the secrets is. So I don't have to spend time looking at the map and running around being an idiot. But I do that anyway, because that's what you've come to expect from me. So I like Let's Play games blind. I think that's great. Shows you my initial, experience. You get the real feels, which is why I hate doing post commentary, because you lose that initial reaction, which is why I play most stuff blind anyway. I mean, obviously there's a couple games and replays and stuff that I've done over the years that haven't been blind, but eventually when I get to doing all the Resident Evils, I want to do them, except for 6. I want to do them in a good time, so I don't want to do it blind. Though the 4 remake, I'll probably do it blind, just because it's 4's remake, so it's not going to be too terribly different. That said, I've watched nothing, seen nothing about it, so maybe it is like vastly different, but I doubt it. 'Cause it's a remake. And by nature of a remake, it's the same thing, just being done again. So. And Dead Space, the Dead Space remake, I'll probably do blind too. Because I freaking love Dead Space. Shame that EA ruined it with the third game. Like, hey, we get you want to do all these cool things, but
This is an ARC
monetization.
broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones,
Uh-oh.
please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in. ARC leadership do not recommend any attempts to communicate with the Slayer directly. Please avoid all contact with Doomguy at this time. While it is clear that the Slayer is an enemy of the Challenge, it is unclear if he could also be a threat to civilians.
There you go, canon name Doom Guy right there. Also, the ARC broadcasts are in between the levels, so make sure you listen to them, they're pretty fun. And I'll see you for more post-commentary next
This is an ARC broadcast.
episode.
To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in.